it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And if you've already watched Thursday's video, you're probably wondering what the hell's going on, but I actually had to get this work done before we moved the car. So I'm about to bring the MX-5 in and we're going to replace all the coilovers on it, so stay tuned. Right guys, it's time to do a bit of work on the little MX-5. If you haven't seen this before, this has been kicking about in the channel for a wee while. We've actually got it in so we can fully restore it, respray it, we're going to put a turbo on it. All sorts of stuff's going to happen with this, but I need to actually move it into storage for a wee bit. And at the moment, the coilovers on it are absolutely knackered. It's so low and they're so seized up I can't raise it to get it on the trailer. So the guys at MaXspeedingrods have sent us a brand new set of coilovers for this. So I know it doesn't look like it needs them now, but we're going to fit them so we can raise it a bit, get it on the trailer, and then get it up to the garage at the house. So we can bring down another car that you guys haven't seen for a while that we're going to get stuck into. So yeah, this one we've done quite a wee bit already. We had to do away with the vacuum system so that it would idle properly. We also took it to Stevie, SM remapping. He put on the dyno and it made a healthy 134 brake horsepower at the wheels, which is great. But yeah, loads more potential in this and loads more to come. But let's get the coilovers on it, see how much it improves it, and go for there. Right guys, these are the coilovers that they've sent. We actually showed you these on a video the other day. But these are a really good coilover. Unlike a lot of your cheap eBay ones, these are fully adjustable and they've got the pillow ball top. They actually look like BC Racing coilovers if I'm honest, but they're fully adjustable. You can adjust the damping at the top, you can adjust the spring preload, and of course you can adjust the ride height from the base of the shock rather than from the bottom of the spring. So you can set your preload, keep it where you want it to be, and then adjust the ride height without affecting the dampening or the spring rate. So absolutely fantastic bit of kit. They look the business, they're almost matching colour as well. So massive shout out to the guys at MaXspeedingrods for sending these out. If you guys want to pick up some for yourself, they have gave me a discount code. It's in the description below, so go check it out. They do loads of stuff, turbo kits, coilovers, all sorts of stuff for your car. Check them out, have a wee nosy, use your discount code and grab yourself some goodies for your car. Right guys, we're going to start on the front, and believe it or not, this is a good side. This is a side that isn't leaking. This still has a wee bit of shock dampening effort to it, whereas the other side is completely gone. But as you can see, these are super old, super crusty. I think Shane bought these second hand and they were about 10 years old when he bought them, and they've been on here for about 10 years, so they're definitely due changing. As you can see on these ones, this is what I was talking about. You adjust the ride height from the base of the spring. So whenever you lower or raise the car, it affects the spring rate. So obviously that affects your damping as well, it affects the handling. So it's much better to be able to adjust the ride height independently of everything else. So you can actually keep a little bit of comfort and have the suspension fully adjustable. So that's what we're going to do. I know this needs a lot more work. It looks a wee bit worse than it is. It's actually pretty solid, this wee car. So at some point we're going to get all this stripped, rust treated, all fully repainted, and everything else. We'll restore all the arms and everything. But for now, let's just get it able to go on a trailer and get it up to the house. Right, there we go guys, we've got one side on. I'm not going to lie, I've done easier coilovers in this. That was a wee bit of a struggle just to figure out the best way of getting that in there. Turns out the best way to do it is to completely remove the top arm, undo the anti-roll bar, because then that allows you to force the bottom arm down more. Put the top arm over the top of the coilover and then slip it all in together, and that seems to be the easiest way to get these in. So yeah, I'll work the wheel back on and then I'm going to crack on and do the other side, but I might need to move it because it's kind of flooding the floor. It's decided to drain itself. There is a few leaks in this car and it does get a lot of water inside, so that's one of the things we're going to look at trying to fix when we restore it. But I think now all the water that was inside and was trapped in the chassis is now draining all over the floor, so I'll deal with that. We'll get the other side done and then we can move on to the back. Right guys, there we go. Both of the front shocks are done, and as you can see, these things are proper crusty. Like, that one's been leaking for a long while, the bushings are gone, it's leaking everywhere. There's probably little to no damping effort left in it. It's crap, absolute crap. But if any of you want them, if anybody's got any use for them, you're more than welcome to have them. I'll post them to you and everything. So if anybody does have a use for them or you want them for something, let me know and I'll send them in to you. But that's the front done. The right height I've got adjusted quite high up. I've decided that we're going to get the new adjustable suspension arms for this as well, just to make everything fully adjustable, because this might end up on a track. We might want to be adjusting camber and caster and things like that, so I've decided to get them. So I've put everything in, nipped it up, but I've not cleaned it up or super tightened it yet, so this will do to get it on and off a trailer. I'm starving, it's time to go and get something to eat. Don't go anywhere though, because I'll be back in a minute to do the rears, and yeah, let's go and get some food. We're interrupting this video for 1 minute just to announce some winners, right? So a couple of videos ago, in the Giving It All Away video, we told you that if you wanted to win the Dunlop, the retired clock by Catherine, you could win this by jumping in the comments, liking the video and commenting go-kart. So first things first, we're going to give this away. I've got the video loaded up here and we've got a random YouTube comment picker. So let's see, I think all we need to do is scroll down the bottom here and then click start, and it should pick a winner at random. Does it not show their comment? Oh, so we've picked a winner, but they haven't commented go-kart. Right, so we've picked a winner, but they haven't commented go-kart, so they can't win the prize. So we need to pick again. So we'll pick another winner. I don't know how many times you get to use this for free. There you go. Les Brand has commented go-kart. I'm sure that'll be your name. Les Brand, if you commented go-kart, drop us a direct message on Instagram or email us at homebuilt2020@outlook.com, and you are the lucky winner of the retired clock by Catherine. So we'll get that sent out to you as soon as you get in touch. Next update is on the BMW giveaway. The raffle is now live, so the link's in the description. You can go and grab yourself some tickets to win the BMW E46 Coupe. So obviously there's still loads to get done in this. The raffle isn't officially ending until the 4th of November, so you can follow the full build on this. Let's get a new coilovers, full service, MOT, bits of paintwork touched up. So hopefully we're going to make this BMW a really good prize for one of you guys, whether you want to take it on a track day, use it as a daily, whatever you want to do with it. It's going to be sorted and ready to go. There's even the opportunity to get up to 50 free tickets. Don't miss out, jump in this early. Make sure you grab your tickets. This is going to be a really sorted E46, and hopefully one of you guys will win it for a fiver. Right, we're back, all fed and watered, and time to get stuck into the rear suspension on the Mazda. Now, as you can see, the front is a lot higher. Just need to get the back up now, and then we should be able to get it on a trailer, no problem. So let's stop faffing about, let's get it up in the air, let's get the backs done. Right guys, onto the rears, and the first thing we need to do is get the wheel off. These are pretty easy. There's one bolt through the bottom suspension arm, then you're up into the boot to take off another 2 mounts. Now on the left hand side there is a cover for the fuel pipe, but that comes out with a few 10 mils. Once you've got everything loose, you can lever down the bottom arm, take the old spring out, and then reverse process for the new one. Lever it down, put the new one in, go up to the top, into the boot, put the two 14 mils back on, put the big bolt in through the bottom of the suspension arm, and then your wheels back on, and it's as simple as that for the rears. Right guys, I've managed to shoehorn myself into the MX-5 again. So let's get a wee run down the yard and just see how the suspension feels now. Let it settle a bit, have a look at the ride height, and then I've got one more job that I need to do in it before it goes on the trailer. So let's go and get a test. Right guys, sorry I couldn't really film that and drive because I'm here on my own today. But that is a night and day difference. It's so much comfier, it's less crashy. I know the ride height's a bit higher than what it was normally, but we'll deal with that later. I'm not expecting the ride to change much though, because we're not going to affect the spring rate or the damping rate. All we're going to do is adjust the ride height. Like I showed you before, the ride height's adjustable independently, so it's not going to affect anything else, which is great. If the car drives like that, when it's lower, I'll be a very, very happy man. So let's get out and have a wee quick look at the ride height and see how it's settled in. Right, there we go. It's a little bit it's got a little bit of an altitude problem at the minute, but it's going to be perfect for getting on and off the trailer. The last thing I want is it catching on the trailer and getting stuck, so this will be ideal for that. We'll get it back to the garage, we'll get it up on axle stands, and then we can start stripping it again, ready for its restoration. But that's going to live in the garage at home for a while, because like I said, the car you guys have been asking for is on its way back here. We'll get the TIG welder set up, and then we can finally get stuck into finishing that off, and you'll see that in a video very soon. So one more job today, and that is get all the crap off it before it goes into the garage. So I'm going to quickly set that up and see you in a minute. Right guys, there we go, the little MX-5's back home safe, tucked away in the garage, but hopefully it's not going to be here too long. Just for a few weeks. We've got Gibraltar coming up, and we've got the Audi S5 down at the unit now, so I really want to get stuck into that and get that finished. But yeah, hopefully not too long. The wee Jimny, I might have a potential buyer for that, so we need to get that finished off as well. So yeah, lots going on, plenty of content to come. Thanks again for all your support guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming content. And again, we really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.